Hey y'all, Detroit Autorama 2014, and there's a Camaro here that I've been chasing. My buddy John from the custom shop built a 68 Camaro that's all-wheel drive, supercharged, over the top. They always build over the top. And anyways, when I came into Detroit, I couldn't believe my luck because the car's here and I'm gonna get a chance to shoot it. So anyways, let me run John down and we'll take a look at it. John, how's it going, brother?
Good, real good.
Good. Tell me, I've heard a lot about this car.
Yeah.
I actually ran into you in Indiana last year. You were doing some work with
Terry.
Yep. That's right. And again, you had to tell me about this car, and you knew how bad I wanted to shoot it.
Sure.
Man, I'm glad you brought it to Detroit. Tell people what we've got here.
Well, this is a 1968 Camaro that's been heavily modified. Probably the most radical conversion is that it's all-wheel drive. I used a Trailblazer SS front drive assembly to modify the front end to all-wheel drive, and then built a custom chassis from there back. Widened the body about 2.5 inches, widened the rear about 6 inches. Body is channeled over the frame 5 inches. The fenders are extended 3 inches. The doors are shortened 2 inches. The windshield is laid back 4 inches. The dash is pulled in 6 inches. There's just, you know, more
I couldn't remember
body
that. I couldn't remember that list, let alone do the work. Right? That is crazy.
Just, you know, we do a lot of Camaros at my shop, and I just wanted something that was totally different than I'd ever seen. So I kind of dreamed this crazy creation up.
Well, I love the fact it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So now, though, I mean, that was, if I'm understanding this right, you got a front-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive hooked together.
Correct.
So you didn't use a proven all-wheel drive system. You came out, you had to engineer all that?
Because we used the Trailblazer SS, that was essentially an all-wheel drive truck.
Okay.
I used the front drive assembly from that with the 4L70 transfer case and the 14-bolt rear end from the Trailblazer as well. Okay. I just narrowed the rear end 6 inches. So that way you would get that deep dish look in the rear end.
Boy, that's beautiful. What is that flip-flop on
this is Pro Spray paint. It's called Ecstasy Pearl. So you can see it's got kind of a greenish gold and, you know, a little bit of everything else on it.
So the whole car's done.
Yeah, the whole car, even the orange, and this is actually black, believe it or not. This is, pardon my handprints on there.
No. And how many horsepower is this thing?
It's 800 horsepower.
Let's see under the hood.
It's an LSX 376 with an F1 Pro Charger.
Dude.
And it's a rocket. I mean, 800 horse all-wheel drive. I mean, that's Lamborghini numbers, you know.
This car you kept, right?
Oh yeah. This is I built this for myself.
I don't blame you. All-wheel drive, man, that is so cool.
I don't know if you can see down in there, but you can actually see the half shafts and stuff running down through there and everything.
Sure enough.
The drive assembly actually runs through the oil pan to drive the opposite side. Yeah.
Holy
because
cow.
That's the only way that the front drive assembly can be high enough that it doesn't make it super tall. I mean, you can see it's a little taller here than a normal motor. Right. But I mean, you know, all-wheel drive, you had to cram it in there somewhere.
Right.
But it's a really cool concept.
Custom-made oil pan.
Yep.
With the drivetrain running through it.
Yep.
Dude, you're out of your mind. I love you, but you're out of your mind, man. Because you build this, like I say.
And I built this in 12 months too.
Nothing scares you. No.
Yeah, I mean, if you can dream it up, it can be built. I mean, that's
well, that's what they say. If you got a friend at the custom shop, that is true. Look at those door panels. How cool is that? Man, this whole thing has changed. You get to drive it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet.
And I did put roll cage, or you know, it's got a roll bar in here that is functional, tied to the chassis and everything.
Right.
Just because being it is a full-time roadster.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of horsepower, so you know, you worry about, you know, if you ever did do something, you know, you want to make sure it's gonna.
It's got auto shut hood.
Yeah. It's a little cold in here. Those struts don't like to work real good when it's cold.
No, I like that. I love this. I like the carbon fiber emblems that you put on it.
Yeah.
No, just always.
And then the name SSAWD is Super Sport All-Wheel Drive.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's where we came up with the name SSAWD.
You're one of the
and of course that I sawed it in a million pieces.
It all fit, didn't it? And that's all painted on too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I've wanted to see this car forever. You're the man. You boys at the custom shop, like I say, you lose your mind on every project. You don't ever show up with anything that's just mild. Cool.
No,
it's
we always try to go over the top.
Brother, thanks so much for giving me the time.
You bet. Thank you.
Folks, look at that, would you? There's only one on the planet that I know of. 68 all-wheel drive Camaro, supercharged, 800 horse, custom shop. I got the coolest friends. Hope you all have enjoyed Detroit Autorama 2014. See ya.